Welcome back to Jsurbanadventures. Today I got a new episode of Ghetto Gourmet for you. We're going with that name. I like it better than Not So Hobo Cafe. Today we're going to be having some country fried steak or chicken fried steak with mashed potatoes and gravy. Just bagged mashed potatoes, the homemade gravy, and some fried zucchini because we got a zucchini we got to get rid of because it's going bad. So that's going to be the video. Check out the intro. Fryer for our zucchini and our beef. That's getting hot. We got a little bit of vegetable oil in there. We got it on medium, and we got cube steak over here, which you use to make country fried steak or chicken fried steak, some people call it. These are thawed. They're really wet right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and dry them off, and then I'm gonna season them up. Put them back on there. We got more little cutting boards like this, so these things just thawed, they're super wet. We're gonna dry them off, and then I'm gonna season them up. A little salt. And we'll do this on both sides. A little bit of pepper. Oops, holding it upside down. And I'm going to do a little bit of this applewood stuff. Not much. Because we also have seasoning in our flour mix. So we got a bag of flour here that we're going to use to fry these. I'm going to put a little cayenne in there. This is actually some leftover flour mix that I had from cooking some fried chicken not too long ago. A little bit of salt. I have to add a little more flour to this. And then we've got 4 eggs. I'm going to whisk these up. And then I'm going to, once these are done being seasoned, I'm going to put them I'll put them in the flour first, then I'll put them in the eggs, and then I'll put them through the flour one more time, and then we'll fry them. So I'm going to get these seasoned up, all dried out and seasoned up, get my eggs whisked up. And then once I start flouring them, I'll show you. So I got them all seasoned up. I got our eggs whipped up. I got our flour mixture made. We got some cayenne, some pepper, some salt in there. And I'm going to use the same eggs and flour for my zucchini once I cut it up. But first, I'm going to get one of these guys on the fryer. So I just check the temperature of our oil. It's at about 340, so while I talk, it'll get up to 350, which is where we want it. And I dropped some flour in it. I'll show you that in a second, but what we're going to do first is put this in the flour. Go with this big boy first. Just get it evenly covered. Then we're going to go to our egg. I'm going to cover it with egg. Now with the zucchini, when we fry that, we're supposed to use panko, which is like breadcrumb mix. I've never used that stuff or had it, so I don't know. This is very messy. We're going to go back to here. I'm going to try to evenly cover this. This is cube steak. Anyway, this is this is some good beef right here. Cube steak. And it just needs to go for 4 to 6 minutes. And we're going to let that go. We're going to let that fry up. I'm going to flip it over. I didn't think it would be completely submerged in there like that. But then we got a pan, lightly buttered. And we got the oven preheating now to 250. We're going to stick it in the oven once it comes out. And then we'll let them all just hang out in there warming in the oven. And while that's going on, I will cut up the zucchini, fry that up in this pan. I'm going to drop the temperature on a little bit. Fry that up in this pan. put them on the pan, and then we'll start doing the mashed potatoes and the gravy. So I gotta get to cooking. 3 of them. Well, we're working on the 3rd right now, but I got this zucchini. I forgot to skin it before I cut it, so I skinned it. Some of the pieces I skinned after I cut it. Some of the pieces I'm gonna leave with the skin on just to see how it kind of works out. But now, we're just gonna do the same thing with the zucchini. Since it's not wet, we're gonna roll it in the eggs first. Drop it in here in the bag. And we'll just do that with all of them. And then this flour mixture we're also going to use at the end to make our gravy for our steak. I've got to go very quickly because that can only be in there for a short period of time. It only takes like 2 minutes on each side. I haven't flipped that one yet. Then we're going to just egg these up nicely. It's a very messy job. And shake them up in the bag. I'm going to do that with all these zucchini pieces. Maybe do a second thing of egg and shake them up again. We'll see. So now I've got to flip this guy. Looks very nice. Give it about just 2 or 3 minutes on the other side while I keep working on these zucchinis. And as we fry these up, we'll put them in the oven, which is just sitting at like 275, 250 I think. Yeah, 250. We're just letting it all sit in the oven, and then I'll get working on the gravy once these steaks are done. Our first round of zucchinis didn't have enough breading, so these ones I double battered and double egged. And I'm hoping that they'll have a little more of that crunchy fried breading, but I should be using panko or breadcrumbs, so if you have that, you do them in flour, then egg, and then the panko mixture, which works better than flour. But these I just got a lot of flour and egg on them, so I'm hoping they work. But our country fried steaks are all in the oven getting warm right now. This is the oil that we used to cook it. So, come up a little bit, Shane. What we're going to do here, this is our leftover oil. I'm going to skim this nasty stuff off the top. And I'm going to pour this down in the drain. Which you shouldn't do. You shouldn't pour oil down your pipe. That's your pipe. We're going to go till we got about 3 tablespoons left. This stuff here. Oh shoot. Stove's catching on fire. Okay, then we're going to add some of our flour. So we want about 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons of liquid and 3 tablespoons of flour, I believe is what it said. I've never made gravy, so bear with me, guys. It says it should make like a paste. Maybe I should turn the heat down, I don't know. It said it should make a paste, and when it's brown, start adding milk and whisking it. So, and these have got to go 3 minutes on each side. Okay, this is happening too fast. So I'm going to start adding milk. If this doesn't work, we'll just make some normal gravy. Not normal gravy, but bagged gravy.
More milk.
Alright, I'm going to keep working on this gravy because I'm learning right now. I've never done this, so I got to focus, and I've got to flip these zucchinis. It said 1.5 cups of milk, so it'll actually be all this milk. We'll come back once we got the gravy ready. The taters, we're just going to heat up this water till it boils, which I'm going to start doing. Well, we can't start doing because our burner back there doesn't work. We can't start heating it up yet. We're just gonna heat some water and do some bagged mashed potatoes, but I'm gonna flip these zucchinis and then we'll come back when it's almost ready. All right guys, so the gravy actually came out looking pretty good. I just got my water to a boil and I'm stirring these powdered mashed potatoes in. This is the loaded baked potato bag, you know, the powdered stuff, but we got our country fried steaks here looking good. Fried zucchini, this gravy. It's sitting so it's getting a skin on it, but real chunky. Looks like real gravy. Man, I don't know the last time I had real homemade gravy, so I'm kind of excited. I hope that's pretty good. So all I gotta do is fork up these mashed potatoes. And we'll plate this up right here. Let me go for these for a little while longer. Alright, while I stir these mashed potatoes, I got some big things coming up in the channel. I'm gonna have some exciting videos, but they're not gonna come out for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks from now. They'll probably start coming out, and they're gonna tell about some things that are going on in my life right now, and we're gonna go on a pretty exciting adventure here pretty soon. So I'm recording this a couple days before I leave, and I'm gonna get this up before I leave, and then there won't be anything from me. And everybody just wish me luck, and if God is willing and the creek don't rise, I will be putting out some really cool videos in about 3 weeks to a month from now. So expect that, guys. For now, let's plate this up. Taters. Some taters for Shane. Is that good on the taters?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just go a little more. Alright. And then, throw these steaks on here. I'm taking this big one, and then I'll take one of the smaller ones. Take this one. Put those on here. And then we got about half of these zucchinis. Bottom sides are going to be kind of greasy. Yep. I put a little bit too much butter on this pan. So. A little extra.
Okay.
Your steak. A little moss. And then I'm going to use this spoon to administer some gravage. Pretty excited about how this is going to taste. It may not look super pretty, but hopefully it tastes super pretty. Alright, and then I'll let Shane do his up. Shane, go ahead and put your gravy on there and have yourself a bite. Let's see how this tastes. I'll let
Might be a little hot.
Let my roommate / cameraman taste it first. It shouldn't be. The hottest thing's gonna be the mashed potatoes. I think the meat and the gravy will be okay temperature. Maybe just grab yourself a bite of that steak. Actually, I might need a knife for this.
You're gonna need a knife.
Cube steak is tough, huh?
Yeah.
Alright. Grab you a knife and cut a slice out. So yeah, lots of cool videos gonna be coming out. Until then, until I get back, you'll have this and then I'll be back to YouTube. I'm just taking a little YouTube break, which you guys won't even notice because I've gone longer time periods without doing videos, but alright. How is it?
It's pretty good.
It's alright?
Kind of spicy.
Really? Could be the cayenne. How's the meat look inside? Is it super hot?
No.
It's cooked all right. Good? Is the gravy good?
Yeah.
Let me try it. There you go. First off, I want to try one of these zucchinis. Super mushy. I probably should have made those in the air fryer. Now let me get a bite of this meat.
And it does have kind of a kick.
It's got cayenne in the flour, but it shouldn't be that noticeable.
Oh, you'll taste it. It's actually really good.
It is good. It's good. Tastes like good southern. I feel the kick coming on.
Yeah.
It's definitely after. It's the cayenne. Maybe I put a little too much cayenne in the frying breading, but the gravy's good. I like the gravy. I usually like my gravy a little more liquidy than that. This is really thick gravy. I'm sure you could just add milk, thin it out a bit. And the fried zucchinis are mushy. At least that one I taste what. That one's perfect. It needs salt and pepper, but yeah, I think the first batch I maybe left in there a little too long, so they got a little mushy. But yeah, it's not a crazy meal. It's not like beef heart or liver or something crazy, which is kind of what I want to do with these Ghetto Gourmet videos. Is more crazy stuff I've never tasted before, trying new stuff, but I've never cooked this before, so it is new to me. So I'm also learning to cook. We'll do some good home cooking, learning how to make stuff, and at the same time we'll be trying out new things. So Ghetto Gourmet, left the hobo out of it because I can't be fronting like that anymore. So it's Ghetto Gourmet now. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe. Wish me luck on this next couple weeks, and check out Patreon, all the good stuff, guys. Thank you so much. We out. We gotta eat dinner. Peace.